we go. Now it's working. Okay. Well, you might not be able to hear the sound, but you can hear my voice now. I had to switch my headphones. The other ones weren't doing anything. Not sure why. I was going around checking my spawners. Am I too loud? Is that why you're saying ah? No, I can't hear the game at all because I switched the headphones, of course. That's okay. I guess I didn't like my other ones. It's a pity because those ones are expensive. These ones are like $20 and they work. Well, the other ones work for everything else. They're wireless, so I can go all over my apartment. That's why I like them. But these ones that I'm using right now are not wireless, so. So yeah, I allowed them on one property, just so you know. But usually I'm somewhere over here or in the village by my tube station. Not that they know that. Yeah, you know, Red used one of those stupid things to teleport into one of my sheep pens. They all have iron doors. Well, I know you know exactly where this is. You helped me build the spider spawners. This is that area. Have you explored the rest of my property? Yes, I know. But he used the chorus fruit to get to me because I have iron doors. Much to my dismay. And then he gave he gave me a sword called Redemption. I have no idea where that is now. This was the spider spawner that was just a little too far for us to attach it to the other three. Oh, I should go the other way if that's the tube. That's okay. go this way. I didn't know the tube went straight through here. Yeah, I was just finding my other spawners and then making holes to the surfaces so I can get them clear and then start building on them. Really? Okay. I'm right underneath them. Oh, God. There's a lot of spawners on my property I have to do this for, and I don't have the list anymore of where they all are. I just have to go by memory. I wasn't planning on being on for very long this morning. I was going to be on in the afternoon because I was going to watch that TV show. I voted for it, so I want to know who got in. But I have to wake myself up for Korean time, and that's like 13-hour difference from us. Okay, where am I? Huh. My boots have feather falling on them. Might as well use them for what they're used for. Hi. Who's behind you? Oh. Okay. You can follow me. Well, you already know the sheep pen area, so. A blueberry popsicle? You mean, huh. Okay. Yeah, so Zelbud's over here. One of these. I don't have any elytra. And I actually suck at using them. I usually end up killing myself. I made this property just for someone from my World of Warcraft guild. Those three plots, and he hates this server because it's not Feed the Beast, and I hate Feed the Beast servers, so we kind of meet in the middle. You remember my property? You've been here before, yeah. With that thing, I've learned to build better than the pod. The pod was my first big build. If you want to hunt down Zell, if you believe that Rocket Man is Zell. Yes, it did. I rebuilt it though. This is Rocket's house. Yeah, I tore everything down because I put everything in storage by the pod, and then when the wipe happened, you know, the 3x3 rule, it didn't wipe, so I had to rebuild the whole village, as you can see. Yeah, they liked this one because it was bigger than some of the other ones. Because at first they checked out this one right here, the Sand and Prismarine house, and they're like, no, it's too small. It is really small. Crap. Don't kill me, please. No. I don't think. Maybe they'll hit me. I'm wearing decent armor. These used to be full of animals, but then the Great Wipe happened and I lost everything inside. Now it's just sheep, which have spawned in there, because I didn't put them in there. I have sheep pens, as you guys have seen. Oh, you're right behind me. Sorry. Ugh, of course. Oh, you want to know what happened to my horses? I'm right beside the water. I feel stupid. um, the uh, the horses, that whole area, they despawned, but these guys got some horses right here. Not that Kin or Pig Rider play anymore. Um, I left horses out for people all the time, but then when my horse stables despawned, I didn't have every type of horse anymore. Are you two killing each other? Please don't do that. Stare at my one beehive. I was so scared of this when I first saw it because there's a bee there and I didn't know if it was going to sting me or not. I was terrified. I was like, oh my god, what is that? Of course I have bees. I was just not expecting one to spawn on my property. Because, this is all lands that's being discovered. I found that out later. I don't know where it is right now, but I haven't hit it. I took down all the houses on the islands, on these ones. Because no one, well, half of them were banned, and the other half hadn't been on in over 2 years. So I took everything down. One sapling. Oh, okay. Here. And your totem. Oops. I used the wrong one. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you want access to these properties, I don't mind. Mostly the new people come in. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, 08 is right behind me. He gave me permission to buy his properties. Other than his gold farm, he's trying to fix that, I think. When I first came over here, 08 hated me. Um, I put down a bunch of just cobblestone buildings to store my stuff in until I got, well, resources, as you guys can see I needed them. Yeah, I know, but when I first came in here, we got in a really nasty fight. Yeah, like, he circled my entire property with a wall and told me that I couldn't go further, and we had to get staff involved. He did not want me here until I started building. And then he realized, oh, well, she's not that bad at building. It's just I leave some projects unfinished. Like that one building over there. Oh no, the best part is what I'm going to show you right now. The best part of the whole fight. Well, the staff told him he can't block me in, which is actually against the rules. I know it doesn't state that on the website, which is why when someone's near me, I leave it open-ended. But I was digging down here, and my friends were too, and I'm not as much of a, like, you see, I do that, like, but my friends dug this huge mine shaft over here, and they went all the way to, yes, it's to Dill's place. It went all the way to Alexa's place. That's how big they built this mine. And I didn't dig all of it. I was too busy digging up my property. So he made me this is the signs he put up. This property used to be called the Scratching Post just for these signs, because I just left them here as a reminder that 08 used to hate me. Like, he said I couldn't dig underneath my own property, and I was like, okay. Like, okay, whatever you say there, bud. But as soon as I started building, he didn't care that I was here anymore, just as long as I didn't actually dig eastwards, because that's where he was at the time. Yeah, I'm in the process of digging this whole area out. I used to call this one property the Double Mounds. Innuendo. Red was teaching me how to build circular buildings. Yes. Yes. Red was teaching me how to do that. Where I want to go is actually a little further over here. I see you, slime. Do I want to see you? No. Yeah, that's to Dark Elite's property. My underground unfortunately spawns a ton of slimes, much to my dismay. I have accidentally created a slime farm. Not that I wanted to, because I didn't. I hate slimes. It's daytime, we can go over here. And it shouldn't be missed tonight, so it's good. There's a spider spawner somewhere over here, too. I made a little hut. Yeah, there it is. And there's one right by the railway as well. This is why we don't like Kel. It makes things difficult. Yeah, so I'm over here because I'm building over here for Zell to find me eventually. And I'm usually in my tube station right there, which has iron doors and can't be accessed at night. Or in one of the storage buildings. But I was building these giant wooden buildings, which your XP helped me fix my axe yesterday. So. Yep, this is my first, well, you know where the second one is, but this is the other tube station. Not as set up as the other one. These take so much wood. Yeah, I know. I'm just building a whole bunch of them, but they take so much wood. Oh. Can't do dark oak. Oh no, the tree eaters can't do dark oak, from what I recall. They can't do acacia either because they are they grow weird. They need trees that grow straight up, from what I recall. Do I have any jungle saplings? I don't think I do, not over here. I have a ton of other saplings. Yeah, no, not over here. Where are you? Yeah, because the next building was going to be granite, acacia, and jungle, because the the color scheme is just a little too weird. It's like this one. We didn't want to do the birch. It was too different. But yeah, this one's going to be the same thing, just made out of those three. It's a pain in the butt, just to let you know. And somewhere on my property there's a lost trader. I have to tear down some of Falcor's stuff because it's not useful anymore. I'm keeping his main builds, but his villagers, they mostly despawned. All of these buildings, the waterways are for villagers, and they're useless now because all the villagers, most of them, sorry, have despawned. It was a village breeder, and he used to transport them to the other parts of the property. But I have villagers, just not in this area. And it took me 2 years to buy up all of Falcor's properties. All the ones that were built on, that is. There's still a ton that I have to buy that weren't built on. Does anybody want a wolf? There's a wolf right there. I prefer the foxes. The foxes are adorable. Oh, Brayden, before you show me your builds, let me show you Falcor's skelly spawner. It used to drown the skeletons, but now skeletons don't drown. I haven't seen any foxes, but I love foxes. I was in the process of breeding all my horses again, so I had like 2 of every type. I need to see which ones I don't have. My horse stables are over on the far part of the property, beyond the big building over there. Oh, the foxes? Oh, yes. I would love a fox. Yeah. I have a sorting system for horses. I used There used to be 3 types of horses per stable, but you know, the despawn killed that off. There's a zombie. So I'm not changing any of this because I don't need to. But Falcor also cleared this gigantic area over here. And there's nothing built on it. So I'm like, yay, free land. Well, I mean, there's some wheat farms, but other than that, like, there's that whole huge area over there and it's cleared and there's nothing except spawners, because there's a couple spawners. But yeah, he built a skelly spawner in here. I have mushrooms, he has mushrooms. If you need mushrooms, I have some. Okay. That makes sense. It used to drown the skeletons, but because of the aggro thing, they come down super slow. At least they're coming down. As like when I set up the skeleton spawner I was looking at earlier, I'm going to make a funnel. So even if there's no aggro, they'll still end up. This used to suffocate them, but they don't drown anymore. But Falcor built this, so I don't want to ruin it for him. This is Falcor's. And I figured out what was wrong with my zombie spawner. Someone had opened it up and put lava in it. That's why they were dying. I was like, who the hell did that? Someone on my property. Jokes, right? As not amused. And then I took the lava out, and because of the aggro thing, they're just standing there. So I had to make a water elevator up again. But I found that the zombies slightly push, so. No, Zell didn't have permission. I think I know who did it. It's not someone you guys know. It was one of our friends from World of Warcraft, and he got in a fight with his girlfriend, who lived near me at one point. He might have thought that was his girlfriend's, or I was friends in real life with his girlfriend, and he hated me because of that. He's like, every time I see you, you remind me of her. I was like, I don't even look like her. First of all, she's Native American, and I look French. He was an asshole. Pardon my language. But I feel it was him that did that, because that seems like him. But I fixed it now, so. It took me a while to figure out how to fix it. It wasn't like, I didn't make it to begin with. It was another player called Cerberus who made the grinder, and then your sword's OP. And then Cerberus has quit, and I bought all of his properties first, and then Travis's, and then Hate Boys, and then Falcor's, and I'm still working on Falcor's. Like, eventually I'll get enough credits and just be able to buy lands that I own. I think there's a double spawner over here somewhere. Yeah, don't ask me. This was my very first property. You could tell by my lack of distinct characteristics on my building. And they made me rename this because I used to call it the Giant Prick. But apparently that was offensive. 0.9 credits for what? Oh, do I? Thank you. Yeah. See this castle right here? I used to put the horses over here because they were right by water. Like right beyond the castle to give to people for free. Yeah. It was nice. I don't do it anymore though. Oh, Brayden, you can show me your properties. I mean, we're done looking at mine other than my horse stables. If you want to go in my horse stables. This giant obby building is the guy that I think broke my spawners, but I have his building now because he hasn't been on for years. I never liked that. Obby's okay, but you want to build it with something that, like, it's so flat. Okay, well. This is my sooty stable for all my sooty horses. As you can see, I managed to get a couple of them back through breeding because I really only had one sooty left after the despawn. I don't have every color yet, but I was working on it. 2 of each. Yeah. Oh, this one tells you what's in it. So you already know what's in it. But a bunch of them also despawn, so. This is my only pair. So sad. It's my only pair. On that level. Yeah, I color sorted them all, so I would have 2 of each. These ones don't have a lot of... Yeah, I know, I was breeding it. These ones don't have a lot of hearts. Actually, my horse with the most hearts is actually a skeleton horse, much to my unamusement. Because I can't breed it. I wish I could. Oops. That one was out on the outside, I guess. Yeah, my one with the most hearts is in here, which is not a breeding stable. This is actually a personal stable in here. I have donkeys and mules in the basement in this one. I think it's this one that has the most hearts. Let me see. Yep. And I can't breed it. And that just frustrates me so much. Because look at that. It's the most OP horse ever, and I can't breed it. I don't know if it might be max on this server. Oh, it has decent speed. Its jump is not very good though. It had to fail in one category, right? The other skeleton horse is nowhere near that. It's just a normal skeleton horse. But my best horse is Osiris, and he's over here. That's not a skeleton horse. This one's my best horse right here. And he has decent health and decent jump, but not that fast. But I wish I could breed that skeleton horse. I really do. Maybe one day in the future they'll allow us to. I put carpets down so chickens wouldn't spawn, because chickens kept spawning in here. The zombie spawner that I fixed yesterday is down in this building. Yeah, we have one more horse stable to go look at, because this one's plain over here. That brick one is very plain. This one's not. Uselessly, there's pigs spawning. Oh my god. Why are there so many pigs? It's very plain on the outside. Like it's patterned, but it looks way better on the inside. I need to take some horses out of here. So if you like Appaloosas, this is the stable for you. The only reason those white horses... Yeah. I think I might have... No. I only have one bay for Appaloosas that I think. No. One, whatever that one is. But the other ones I have 2 of each, at least. If you want me to breed you an Appaloosa with Osiris so you have more hearts, this is the pen. I think I might have. Oh, was the horse really fast? It would do that. Yeah. Let's go see your builds. Do you want us to slash spawn? Or do you want to take the tubes? Okay. See, I never wanted a plot at spawn. They're ridiculously expensive. Where did... Oh. Yeah, I would only use it for a shop, to be honest. Let's sell prismarine, make a killing off of that, because I actually have a prismarine farm. The pathway to my house is somewhere over here. Right there. It's very dark and unlit. Why is there a dog in your portal? Just out of curiosity. It's just chilling there. Yeah, we went through here the other day. Foxes! Aww. So cute. Where did you find a white fox? Did you breed it? See, I've only seen your spawner in this area, I explored the castles near me the other day in a stream. There's so many of them. You're like opposite of me. I build and I build and I build. Well, I won't be on as much soon because I might be getting my second job back. So I'm very happy about that. It means I can afford stuff now. COVID made me only work one job because I'm in healthcare. Oh well, if you need inspiration, I hate zombies. I hate baby zombies more. I hate baby zombies on chickens the most. Like, the one thing I'm grateful for is that they flattened so much of the area near me, so I can just build without having to worry about it. But my property, as you saw, my actual city as Corvus, I just kept as is. This is a nice town square. This is a cute tree. I wish they would add more trees in the game. Like, they could use ebony and uh, and that one that's rainbow colored. I forget the name of that. Maybe a nice cherry tree. A ramen shop. I used to just do fence posts and then trees like this, but that's a better idea. It reminds me of something on Netflix. I'm sorry. I don't know if any of you have ever watched KO1, but that comment reminded me of KO1. If you like slapstick comedy and something so brutally so brutally bad that it's good, that's a show for you. The chef in that show is just amazing. It's hilarious. That's why it reminded me of that. In an armor shop, yes. I have some armor stands at my place. They're in a questionably named room in my... Oh, I didn't show you that. Oh, that's okay. That can be another day. I didn't show you the house I built specifically for 08, just to piss him off. Um, it's so dark. Are you sure nothing's gonna spawn? You have Silk Touch books for free? I just took one book. Silk Touch is useful. Sorry. And I just got my spawners back up the one spawner thanks to you, and then you taught me how to do that, so I got the other one fixed. And now I can set up my other spawners, my doubles and my singles. I have a double on another part of my property for cave spiders. And then I can set up that one that I was showing today. The museum. I streamed 08 exploring the house I built for him. He was so mad. He's like, "Did you build this specifically for people to get lost?" And I was like, "Ah, yeah, now you understand." That's impressive. You see, I'm not good with redstone. I'm good at building, but I suck at redstone. Most of the potions that I have are just ones I've collected over the years from friends. Your creeper is terrifying. How do you get 2 protections on? That is funny. Is it your pet? Is it named? Or did you just lure it down here without exploding it and box it in? I've never actually seen a charged creeper on this server until now. They drop heads, right? Or they used to. Like you can do something and get a creeper head off of it. Yeah, I've never seen one before. As you saw, my property's pretty well lit up. I do that because there's new people that come to my property well, there used to be new people that came to my property all the time. I didn't want them dying. But now because of the mountains, I randomly will have patrols spawn in the mountains and they'll come down on my property as like it's not very safe for new people. Yeah, sure, I'll see your villagers. I have 10 minutes before Island starts. And BTS is going to be on Islands today, so I'm not going to miss that. I actually haven't missed any of the episodes, even without BTS on it. Look at all the pigs go. Your gold farm's much more efficient than 08's, but mind you, 08's is an old one. Did you buy them? I haven't mapped out my place yet. I remember something like this at one point. Who had them all like that? Rue? You see, we used to have an area like this in where I was, but they all despawned during the Great Despawn. So now all I have left is Travis's, because they were out of the way, away from everybody else's. So. This is nice. Shh. That's my tablet telling me that the show's going to be on soon. Did they actually build a replica of Stormwind? Is it a full-scale replica? To bedrock. Why would I want to go down? No. I don't trust my skills as... Okay, that's good. Zero 08 did that to me once and I died. Is that your village breeder? No. I don't need a farm. Enough of them spawn on my property. I've only had one problem with Intelli telling me to deactivate something. Sir built a tree eater, I guess something along the type of Bizets. But it was way back when, and he said it caused way too much lag, so... Hi, George. How you doing? I just have Osiris. I don't have any mobs as pets other than the horse. Mm. Yeah, he told us we could use it like once a week and not when a lot of people were on, and we had to cover the buttons just in case anyone found it because it caused so much lag. But I wiped it during the wipe. I didn't know how to fix it because I'm not good with redstone. I'm sure there's better patterns for it now. Okay, Brayden, I'm going off to watch my TV show, but it was nice seeing your place. I'll show you the house that I built specifically for 08 another time, so you can get lost in it too. I will, an hour and a half of it. No, it's a new episode today. It's from Big Hit, the people that did sorry, TXT and BTS and G Friend. I they own some more groups than that, but through uh, subgroups. But this show is specifically theirs to find a new group. So I don't know if the group's actually going to be called Island or just the show is called Island. It wouldn't be bad if they were called Islands, but Big Hit's giving us a lot of stuff this year through TXT and BTS and this show and their mini shows. I'm like, I can't keep up with it all, and some of it costs money. I'm like, my poor wallet. Whatever it is, I'm going to see the concert that they're planning for October. There's a dog in the tubes. It's going to be an online concert, which I've seen their other online concert. It was good. It's not the same as going to like a physical stadium, but it's the best we can do right now, right? But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.